Did you know that you can create music videos with AI using agents?
At 25, I'm far too old. I'm lost inside this modern land.
Most professional filmmakers are scared of using agents because they think that agents take away the creative control about the process and the workflow. But I think that's not true, and agents can solve real-world problems, because one major problem for me is always lip-syncing video. In this video you will learn how you can create your own music video and how you can lip-sync a full song by using just one start frame. So you're not lip-syncing individual clips, but you lip-sync it with one prompt with Agent 1 in one go. So I'm gonna show you the exact setup, the workflow and the prompts so you can do it yourself. There are many different ways to lip-sync audio to video or audio to start frames, but what I think works best is Seedance 2.0 or Seedance 2.0 Fast, as this gives you the best prompt following and it's also the best quality. Traditionally, a music video is made out of two layers. One layer is the performance layer, where the performance is happening and the singer is singing, and the other one is the story layer, where we can see the story unfold. And the trick is to cut both layers together to create a consistent music video out of both worlds. This is my project folder, and in here I already have my band members, the guitarist, the second guitarist and the lead singer. These are the characters that I already generated for my last music video. I also have a folder with a song, and I already have two start frames, which is the close-up of the lead singer here and the wide shot. Out of these three frames I generated the wide shot. In terms of general style, for me it's pretty important that everything looks realistic and not over-polished. I want to create real images that feel real, that convey like a specific feeling. So for example, when it comes to lighting, I always try to just have one light source. So the character also in the close-up has the same lighting. So we can clearly see that the light is coming from this window, hitting his right side of the face, and the other one is slightly darker. Because I don't only want to have a wide shot and the close-up of the singer, I also want some additional shots. So we need to generate a couple of more variations of these two start frames. To do this, I'm gonna open up in Video and I'm gonna create a new project. I name it This Band Does Not Exist, Modern Land. I'm gonna create it. So there are different ways to create additional shots. One way would be obviously to just use GPT-2 or Nano Banana to iterate on these start frames. My approach is to use a video model to iterate on photos to create the photos. It feels much more like film, much more like a moving image and not like a still image. So I'm gonna change my model here. I go to Video and I'm gonna select Seedance 2 and Frames. And then I'm just drag and drop my lead singer in here, and now I'm gonna write a multi-shot prompt to create a 5-second Seedance generation with many different options to choose from. Alright, so we have the start frame of the guy here, and this is the prompt that I'm going to try. The goal here is to just have a variety of different shots, so I can pick the one I like. So I'm gonna run it twice, because sometimes generation also fail. And then it's always good to have a backup generation happening in the background. The generations are ready, and let's have a look at them. That's already pretty strong. Let's have a look at the other one. So that's exactly what I wanted to create. So the song is horrible here, so I'm gonna mute it. But what we have here are very, very good variations of the shot sizes. So this is basically, this first shot here is basically the input image, which we already have, so we don't need this. But already the second one, this shot, is a really, really good close-up. It's really hard to generate a still image like this with image models, because here you can see motion blur and you can see the softness, and you can like really feel the lens of this film camera, and it would be really, really hard to create this one here with ChatGPT. Let's have a look at the other shots. So this one here, this is something I don't like so much. Also the text on the background here is wrong, so I wouldn't use it. But this one also feels very, very strong, and this is a really, really good start frame. And this is my personal favorite. This silhouette shot is extremely strong. Also, this silhouette shot extremely strong, maybe even stronger than the first one because it's a little bit closer. And because in the other shot before, it felt like there was some guy missing, one of the other guitarists. But this shot here, also with this little glow around the sharp edges here, and the general aesthetic of this shot is super cool. So I'm gonna put these two videos into DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna delete. I unlock these and I'm gonna delete the audio because we only need the video. And now I'm gonna go to color and just scrub through the timeline to see which shots I want. So this is pretty cool, so I grab a still frame of it. And this silhouette shot, I'm gonna grab a still frame here too. Let's have a look at the second video. So we already have a very good close-up, so we don't need it. This close-up here, pretty strong, so I'm gonna grab a still frame. And I think, actually I'm gonna grab a still frame of this too, because I like it so much. All right, so we got 4 still frames. I'm gonna export all of these. I'm gonna choose JPEG, and now I'm gonna export all of these into my start frame folder. And now in our start frame folder, we got the close-up of the lead singer, we have this close-up, we have the silhouette shot, we have this close-up and this silhouette shot and this wide shot. So that's a pretty good starting point for the lip syncing process. So what you normally do to lip sync audio to video using Seedance 2 is that you're gonna export parts of the audio, 15-second parts, because Seedance is only able to generate 15 seconds in one go with a black screen. So here's the audio, and I'm gonna export a chunk of 15 seconds here. So here's my output. Gonna deliver it, and I'm gonna export it as an MP4 H.264 chunk 1. Alright, so add to render queue and export. Okay, now you have this 15-second chunk of this song, which is 15 seconds long and has a black frame. And I'm gonna change my model from frames to reference to video, because now I can upload audios, images and videos. And I'm gonna put the chunk of video in here, plus the start frame of my lead singer, and then with a prompt like lip sync this to the start frame or something like this, you can lip sync the audio to the video. But the issue with this is you need to repeat this for all of your start frames in chunks of 15 seconds. So this is a very repetitive task. And how cool would it be to just automate this? The good thing is that InVideo has this agent, and agent 1 is able to do it. On your right side you have this project true, and you can create a new agent. I name it Lipsync agent. And then agent 1 will automatically deploy an agent for you. So the agent is telling me that he's the lip sync agent, and he also saying that Modern Land is a great name. Thank you for that. What kind of band doesn't exist yet, so we need to give the agent now a little bit of context. Alright, so I'm just drag and drop the start frame and the song into the text box here. And this is the prompt that I used for the music video. And the idea is that it can automatically lip sync the whole thing. So I hit send. So the agent analyzed everything, and one really interesting thing that it just pointed out is one snag: Seedance too fast caps at 12 seconds, not 15. That's true. Seedance fast can only generate 12 seconds. Hit exactly 15 seconds, you need the full Seedance 2.0. That's absolutely 100% correct, and we can just chat with this agent now. Yes, that's true, use Seedance 2.0, and then you should do the splitting for me. Also, it's really important that you don't just split the audio. You should generate individual MP4s, so it's video, with a black screen and feed it as a video reference to Seedance 2 together with the start frame, and use this prompt for each chunk. Alright, let's see if this works now. You can think of agent 1 as your additional team member. So like you would talk to another AI artist or talk to another editor or colorist or cameraman, you can just talk to agent 1. So this is not a magic workflow. You need to experience this for yourself and find your own way of dealing with this agent. But in general, I think it's extremely helpful to just batch process stuff. Okay, so the agent is ready, and what I like about Agent 1 is that it tells you exactly what it's doing the whole time. So if we have a look at this here, it says it analyzed the videos and it updated the tasks, it dispatched the different tasks, then it trimmed the chunks. It's 15 seconds, as you can see here. It updated itself, and then it generated all of the videos in one go. All right, let's have a look at the generations here. So this is the first one.
I'm a stranger at my own front door. The words are new, the waves are cold.
This is already perfect. Let's have a look at the other generations. This is the second chunk.
I see the people in the street with staring eyes and heavy feet. They're talking in a code to me, a tongue I cannot hear or see.
I also did it with a close-up of the mouth, so let's have a look at this generation here.
I don't know who I am no more. I'm a stranger at my own front door. The words are new, the waves are cold.
Also, this worked pretty good. I think the lip sync is not 100% here yet. I think we need to re-roll this generation, maybe a couple of times. So you can just grab the best part of these individual clips, cut it together, and it will flow very seamlessly. I included a free PDF for you to download with all of the prompts that I used in this music video for you to download for free. So I put a link in the description. If you like this video and you want to learn more about agents in general, AI filmmaking, it would mean a lot to me if you would follow. Thanks for watching.